Cynthia Agbo. We begin the news first with the headlines. President Tinubu calls for collaboration to address global challenges. Gunmen kill Governor Ayetadiwa's campaign coordinator. Petrol scarcity worsens nationwide. South Africa's President Zuma makes surprise comeback. Rangers trash Plateau United to maintain NPFL lead. Details of these and more will come to you in the bulletin. We'll be right back. President Bola Tinubu said collaboration and inclusiveness are key to achieving global food security, addressing collective challenges and driving innovation across a chain of interest for a more stable world. Speaking during a high-level panel session at the World Economic Forum special meeting on global collaboration, growth and energy for development in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, President Tinubu said such collaboration and inclusiveness, especially with regard to Africa, are key to building a future of hope, peace and progress. He said capital mobilization, which is needed to spur economic growth and associated advancement in Africa, cannot be overlooked any longer. He noted that the continent is richly endowed, but that the diversity of its resources must reflect in its wherewithal and economic realities. He also called on global leaders to pay attention to development in the Sahel, emphasizing the need for a studied understanding of the vectors of the current situation, while suggesting collaboration in the pursuit of enduring solutions. Meanwhile, President Bola Tinubu has secured a $600 million investment from Danish shipping and logistics firm A.P. Moller Maersk. The deal is to help in expanding port infrastructure to accommodate more container shipping services in Nigerian ports. The deal was reached with President Tinubu on the sidelines of the World Economic Forum special meeting on global collaboration, growth and energy for development in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. President Tinubu appreciated the firm for its contributions to the Nigerian economy. He said more investment opportunities are available in Nigeria, and his government has worked on various reforms to encourage investment and create opportunities for revenue expansion and minimize transshipments from larger ships to smaller ships. Gunmen have killed one of the coordinators of the Governor Lucky Ayetadiwa campaign organization, Foot Soldiers Independent Council, in Akoko Southwest local government area of Ondo State. A statement issued by the State Information Director of the organization, Kayode Fasuo, said the deceased, Alaba Abi, better known as Excel, was killed in his super home on Saturday. It said the late Excel was a resourceful coordinator campaigning for the election of Governor Lucky Ayetadiwa until he was gruesomely murdered. Candidates of People's Democratic Party have won all the chairmanship positions in Saturday's local government election in Oyo State. There are 33 local government areas in the state. The Oyo State Independent Electoral Commission conducted the election on Saturday. The results were announced at OYSIEC's office in Ibadan, the state capital. However, the state chapter of the African Action Congress has rejected the results of the election. The party accused the state electoral body and the PDP of orchestrating what it described as a show of shame and a monumental electoral heist that should not be acknowledged by well-meaning Nigerians. Kayode Babayomi, the state AAC chair, in a statement said the electoral process was marred by widespread irregularities, violence, and intimidation. Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives, Benjamin Kalu, has called for synergy among consultants and secretariats of the Senate and House committees on constitution review to set the pace for effective partnership to drive the ongoing exercise to a successful conclusion. Kalu, who is the chairman, House Committee on the Review of the 1999 Constitution, made the call at the joint retreat of the Secretariat and consultants to the Senate and House committees on the review of Constitution over the weekend. He told the stakeholders that effective synergy will drive the task to outcomes that would meet and satisfy the desires and yearnings of Nigerians. He urged the stakeholders to review the previous amendment proposals which were either not passed by the national state assemblies or were not assented by the president, and consider how those issues can be reintroduced with a view to providing methods of processing them or an action plan that will ensure the reservations which led to their rejection are addressed. He reminded them that the constitutional alteration is a continuous process and must involve all Nigerians to empower the legislature to evolve a constitution that will address contentious issues that have bedeviled the nation since independence, such as state police, special seats for women, amongst others. Between October 28, 2019 and April 25, 2024, no fewer than 6,356 inmates escaped from Nigerian correctional service centers in a series of successful jailbreaks. These amount to 13 in number, a report said. Recently, Nigeria has experienced several jailbreaks posing a threat to public safety. These incidents have raised serious concerns about the effectiveness of security measures within the country's prison system and also highlighted the need for reforms. On October 28, 2019, following torrential rain, flooding breached the Katon Cafe Correctional Center in Kogi State, leading to the escape of 122 inmates. Similarly, on October 22, 2020, 50 inmates escaped from the Okitipupa Correctional Center, Ondo State, while on April 5, 2021, 1,844 inmates escaped from the Owerri Correctional Center in Imo State, among other incidents, including the recent one, Suleja, Niger State, where 108 inmates escaped. The price of sachet water, a go-to source of clean drinking water for many Nigerians, has skyrocketed in recent months. This surge is forcing some to turn to unsafe alternatives, raising concerns about public health. Our correspondent, Oluwapelumi King Adeni, who carried out a survey, tells us more.
Residents of Umuahia, Abia State, are feeling the strain of escalating prices for sachet and table water, with many voicing their concerns about the financial burden it imposes. Consumers of this essential water product are lamenting the surge in cost, with some reporting that have been compelled to seek out alternative water sources while urging for government intervention to alleviate the situation.
Pure water has increased and is causing problem. You know, water is life and it's a daily demand. You use it to wash, to drink and cook.
It's been a lot and it has actually made me resort to other forms. I now boil my water and package it in a bottle, so it's more like drinking bottled water, yeah? So if the government can actually help the prices, it will go a long way.
It has not much affected me. I still buy pure water, but I prefer the ones in the can.
Chairman of Table and Sachet Water Producers Association Umuahia, Peter Umwakwama, said that the upsurge in prices is primarily attributed to the escalating cost of production materials, among other factors.
We are only reacting to market forces. Because of our production materials increased so much. I give you an example. There's what we call a film roll. Film roll, as at January, they produced for me at 1,240 per kg. But today, as we speak, the same film roll is 3,800 per kg.
Also speaking, the Vice Chairman of Table and Sachet Water Producers Association, Umuahia, echoed similar sentiment, highlighting the impact of government revenue policies and taxation on water producers, emphasizing that these factors pose significant challenges for sachet and table water producers in maintaining affordable prices.
My name economy have not been stable. The reason why I said the economy have not been stable is because any business man or woman knows what is happening in the economy now, and the producers themselves are not left behind. In short, as a producer now in Nigeria, wherever you are in Nigeria now, it is not easy to produce anything. Now, coming back to our business, which is sachet water production, it has not been easy for producers because government revenues, name them, they are all contributing to the high cost of production, thereby making some producers to even go away or out of business. In short, I have to tell you the truth. Most producers are already out of business. And most of the times, some taxes are double.
In contrast, medical practitioner Kelechi Chikezie warned of the potential health hazards associated with alternative.
People are used to, at least people know about polio that could cause paralysis in children. It can also be contracted through contaminated water. Okay, because what is responsible for polio is a virus. Okay, so that virus can be in the water, usually transmitted into the water from human wastes or even animal wastes in the water. So that can contaminate water. And when you drink such water, you can contract the virus and then the disease follows. So dysentery, as we know it, other diarrheal diseases, many of them can be contracted through water. Fungal diseases can be contracted through water, not just drinking them, even bathing with them. Some measures of chlorine can compound with other chemicals in water to cause harmful chemicals that can affect human health.
As the prices of sachet and table water continue to rise, residents find themselves grappling with difficult choices. Either bear the escalating cost or resort to potentially unsafe alternative water sources. This dilemma underscores the urgent need for measures to address the affordability and accessibility of safe drinking water in Abia State. Oluwapelumi King Adeni reporting for Rapid TV. Resident of Umuahia.
You're still watching Rapid Television News at this time. Don't go anywhere. Still to come, petrol scarcity worsens nationwide. Foreign stories and more coming your way. We'll be right back.
My name is also.
My name is Ima Ehumadu, aka La Vista.
My name is DK, aka Mama Chinedu.
Keep watching Rapid TV.
You are watching Rapid TV.
Shout out to Rapid TV.
Hey, Rapid TV, Carigo.
The biggest, the finest, the only Rapid TV.
Rapid TV.
Yes, keep watching.
Don't go nowhere. Don't touch that dial.
Keep watching Rapid TV.
This is me giving a rapid response to Rapid TV.
Welcome back. The scarcity of premium motor spirit, commonly referred to as petrol, has persisted nationwide, giving rise to proliferation of black marketers who sell the product at prices as high as 1,200 naira per litre in some locations. Findings across the country show that many filling stations did not open, while there were long queues at those dispensing the product. This is happening despite the assurance by the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited that it had addressed the hitches that caused the latest round of the product scarcity. Our reporters who monitored the situation observed that many of the stations within the Federal Capital Territory had in several states have also increased their prices, selling petrol at between 750 naira and 800 naira per litre. However, NNPCL petrol outlets were dispensing at 670 naira per litre, though there were longer queues therein. Motorists were seen stranded, with some residents resorting to trekking long distances across various parts of the country. Surveyed by reporters, the situation has seen transport fares increase along many routes. Many motorists and other commercial drivers were stranded. And now moving on to stories from outside Nigeria. Togolese vote in legislative elections on Monday after a divisive constitutional reform that opponents say allows President Faure Gnassingbe to extend his family's decades-long grip on power. The ballot comes after lawmakers approved the reform this month that creates a new prime minister-style post, which opponents fear is tailored to Gnassingbe to avoid presidential term limits and stay in office. In power for nearly 20 years, Nasimbe succeeded his father, Nasimbe Eyadema, who ruled for almost 4 decades herself, following a coup in the small coastal West African state between Benin and Ghana. Monday's vote will elect 113 lawmakers and also for the first time 179 regional deputies from the country's 5 districts, who along with municipal councillors will elect a newly created Senate. And in South Africa, scandal-hit ex-president Jacob Zuma has made a surprise comeback by running in May's election against his former party, the ruling African National Congress ANC. Zuma, the 4th president of Democratic South Africa between 2009 and 2018, was forced from office under a slew of graft allegations. He is still facing trial on corruption charges. In 2021, he was briefly jailed for contempt of court after refusing to appear before a corruption inquiry. Sentenced to 15 months, Zuma spent only 2 months behind bars. He was released initially for health reasons, after which President Cyril Ramaphosa commuted his sentence. In recent months, he has overcome a string of legal challenges by the government seeking to disqualify the small party with which he has aligned himself so as to invalidate his candidacy. South Africans will vote for Parliament on May 29 in what is said to be the tightest election since the introduction of democratic rule with the end of the apartheid era. It is the elected members who will vote for the president. The ANC, after 30 years in power, risks losing its absolute majority and being forced to share power in a coalition government. And in Kenya said Monday it would postpone the reopening of schools by 1 week due to ongoing heavy rains that have triggered deadly floods in the East African nation. Schools were originally scheduled to reopen on Monday following midterm holidays, but the torrential monsoon downpour have affected many educational facilities, prompting the Educational Ministry to delay the resumption of classes. 76 people have lost their lives in Kenya since March as heavier than usual rains batter East Africa, compounding by the El Nino weather pattern. Flash floods have submerged roads and neighborhoods, leading to the displacement of more than 130,000 people across 24,000 households, many of them in the capital, Nairobi. 64 public schools in Nairobi, nearly a third of the total number, have been substantially affected by the flooding. And now moving on to sport, Enugu Rangers defeated Plateau United 2-0 at the Cathedral to move 2 points clear at the top of the Nigerian Premier Football League standings following a conclusion of match day 32 fixture on Sunday. A goal in the 26th minute from Okore Chedoze put the Flying Antelopes in the lead at halftime before Godwin Obaje sealed the victory from the Sport in the 93rd minute. The win ensured that the Coal City outfit secured a vital victory over the Teen City side, who were 2-1 winners in the Rivers fixture at the New Jaw Stadium in December. Despite the defeat, Plateau United pride themselves as being the team with the most goals at home this season, having scored 32 goals, 2 more than Rangers, who now have 57 points from 32 games. In Aba, Chikoke Mbauma scored the match winner for Enyimba FC, who urged Casino United at the Enyimba Stadium by a lone goal to reclaim the second spot. At the Gospel Akpabio International Stadium, Uyo, Akwa United trounced Kano Pillars 3-0 to boost their escape from relegation. In Gombe, Lobby Stars title chase suffered a setback as they lost 3-2 to relegation-bound Gombe United in a 5-goal thriller. Sports enthusiasts have showered Eniola Bolaji with encomium for winning a successive Spanish title at the Spanish Para Badminton International 2024 Level 1 tournament in Toledo, Spain. Bolaji defeated world number 5 Mandeep Kaur from India 2-0 to achieve the feat. This came on the back of her women's singles SL3 title win at the Spanish Para Badminton International 2024 in Victoria, Spain last week, where she defeated world number 6 Osana Kozna from Ukraine 2-0 to clinch the title. It was her third Spanish title since making her debut in the competition 3 years ago. And in table tennis, Africa Games medalists Matthew Kudi and Hope Dwaka showed class as the Nigeria national champions emerged as new West African champions at the 2024 ITTF West Africa Regional Championship, which ended in Lome, Togo at the weekend. Over 32 men and 29 women from Benin Republic, Burkina Faso, Cote d'Ivoire, Ghana, Guinea, Nigeria, Senegal and host Togo took part in 4 events, team and singles for men and women, at the 3-day tournament organized to select the regional flag bearers for this year's African Championships in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. Despite not playing to his best in the team event, which allowed Togo to dethrone Nigeria as the regional champions, Kuti was flawless in the singles event as he took down former regional champion Oba Kizito of Cote d'Ivoire in the final. Kuti mesmerized Kizito with a 4-1 bashing to be crowned the new regional champion and ensured that Nigeria held on to the title, which was won by Taiwo Mati in 2023. Meanwhile, Doaka held sway in the women's singles, beating compatriot Ajoke Ojomu 4-0 to claim the title. In the team event, Nigeria ladies led by Doaka dominated the team event without dropping a game and beat Ghana 3-0 in the final to retain the title. And that's the much we can take on the news at this time. Before we go, here's a recap of our major stories. President Tinubu calls for collaboration to address global challenges. Gunmen kill Governor Ayetadiwa's campaign coordinator. Petrol scarcity worsens nationwide. South Africa's ex-president Zuma makes surprise comeback. And in sport, Rangers thrashed Plateau United to maintain MPFL lead. Thank you so much for staying with us. My name is Cynthia Agbo. Do have yourself a pleasant afternoon.
Hey guys, this is Anto Lecky.
My name is Theo Bliss.
My name is Akava. I go by the name Baba D.
And you're tuned into Rapid TV. I love Rapid TV.
Shout out Rapid TV. Thank you, Rapid TV. Please keep watching
Rapid TV.
This is Rapid TV.
Rapid
TV.
Keep watching.
Keep it down.
Leave it like that.